Alright, welcome back to AugmentedNaturally. We're here with a professor. This time we're talking about the Pogo Spookulation, the candy Halloween event. Niantic loves to incentivize candy and walking for the fall, winter season, the way that they always do. The thing they didn't have last year was the Adventure Sync. Now, they've already done a Adventure Sync bonus this year, but they can always roll out another one to incentivize walking and to incentivize a little more candy. And if they do incentivize that, then switching up your bonus from Sunday to Saturday, or setting up your 7-day streak bonus to being on Monday, will allow you to activate a star piece on Monday. That way you can get the Adventure Sync bonus and your catch 7-day catch bonus on Monday as well.
Oh, nice.
That way you can just double up on a star piece and you can go from there. Let's see. Did random stuff. While you're taking advantage of that doubled up star piece, you can actually make sure you catch everything that you have available at the time. Make sure you catch everything that you can while that star piece is rolling. You're going to be getting the most value off of that when you're catching a evolved type Pokemon. And once you're through everything you can catch, use up all those berries you can and feed any Pokemon that you have in gyms.
Yep.
With that star piece being activated, you will then get extra bonuses. The other thing about when you're doing your catches versus feeding berries, for the wind to pass a little.
Yeah, a little gust.
The other thing about doing the catches versus doing all berries, you get more Stardust from doing one catch versus feeding your 10 berries to the one Pokemon. Man, I'm dying today. Oh yeah. As one catch will equal out to the 80 berries you can feed during the half-hour time frame of a star piece. So you get the most bang for your buck if you're catching instead of burying, but if you're down to no Pokeballs or no Pokemon, then focus on burying. That way you get that most Stardust for that time frame. And when it comes to candies, if there's a candy event, burying those Pokemon will net you a extra candy when it randomly procs when you're feeding Pokemon.
The Halloween speculation will most likely be bonus candy to everything, which means if you're playing with your friends, trade Pokemon before transferring the Pokemon. If you get a trade further than 100 kilometers, you get bonus 2 candy, so that'll benefit is threefold. You get the distance on your medal, a trade, and bonus 3 candy, where a transfer would only get you 1. And possibly lucky or PvP Pokemon. Most PvP Pokemon's bonus stats will be roughly 0 to 15. The obvious thing
for during any candy event is to pineapple everything possible, especially those raid Pokemon like
Tyranitar,
Dragonites. Those raid Pokemon, because they're second and third stage. Second stage gets you 5 candy. Second stage gets you 5 candy. Third stage
10.
gets you 10. And with a candy bonus event and a pineapple, that'll give you 40 candy whenever you do that catch.
Yeah, yep.
The other thing for the candy events is you can grind out those medals or grind up XP by doing evolutions on the more common Pokemon. If you want to read from... Yeah, you can read that section again, and then flow into from there.
Okay. Also with these candy events, the evolutions are a great option for XP grinding and medal grinding for your medals. If you have a surplus of candy for certain Pokemon like Caterpie, Weedle, Pidgey, the basic Pokemon, every 2 caught with a Pineapple during the candy events is an evolution due to their low candy cost. So this is a good way to level up those small Pokemon during the event.
Something a few people might actually forget about sometimes is Whismur and the newest one, Pidove, are actually only 12 candy to evolve. So those are ones that, because they're new and people aren't really too focused on EXP, they've actually been forgotten and they're off to the side. Meanwhile, with them being so prevalent right now, Pineapple everything you can and stack up that candy, and you can grind that XP later. Oh, right. The other section about a bonus candy event, as we mentioned, transfers, you get a bonus candy whenever you transfer a Pokemon. You also get a candy when you evolve a Pokemon as well. So that can be something that you factor in if you're doing a mass evolution. Every one evolve will net you an extra candy, and if it's a bonus candy that's flat out bonus candy, then it will allow you to get a few extra evolves. Yeah. You'll recycle based off of all the evolutions going on. The other candy bonuses that usually happen are from eggs. So if you're looking for a certain type of Pokemon, make sure you're doubling up as much as you can for certain eggs.
You get quite a few candy from the egg hatching.
Yeah, it depends on the tier. Now, the 7-kilometer eggs and 5-kilometer eggs are basically the same thing, but the 7-kilometer eggs will actually have a higher percentage chance of hatching baby Pokemon or hatching the Alolan Pokemon, which the Alolan Pokemon, 90% of them, no, all of them, yeah. All of the Alolan Pokemon have a chance of being shiny. 90% of the baby Pokemon have a chance of being shiny. The holdouts for the baby Pokemon for being shiny, to my knowledge at the moment, are actually Riolu, Tyrogue, and there's some other random one there that, it being a baby, it doesn't have a shiny form yet, but still, if you're on that shiny hunt, those baby Pokemon are some of the biggest holdouts for people. And remember, like we said in our Trick Talks before, baby Pokemon have a reduced cost for giving that second charge move. So a lot of PvP players look for those Pokemon with the second charge move, as well as shiny, because, shinies do extra damage in PvP. Usually it's just a slight stagger that people get when they see a shiny pop out, and it's like, oh, you have a shiny of that one. Hope it's good. So.
Right.